Hello everybody, I am Gratton, and today I'm back with a brand new video. Today we are talking about Doctor Who yet again. This is a very interesting one. So more recently, the Doctor Who video game The Runaway came out. It's a VR experience for mobile and computer users. I haven't played it yet. I'll hopefully be doing it in the summer after exams and such. More details about sort of a YouTube break and stuff are coming in the next video, which should be uploaded like in a week or so, so just look out for that, because that's going to be very, very important, and I'd really appreciate it if you did check that video out when it does come, because it is very important. It's got quite a few details in it. But for now, a new VR video game has been announced. Now, with The Runaway, I've seen a lot of it. I saw a lot of the footage from the actual gameplay and stuff, and for the most part I like it. I love the sort of animated style. I think that's very unique and different, and I personally preferred that to that of the sort of uncanny valley kind of feel of the Doctor Who adventure games, which just felt a little bit off. I quite like the fact that they completely adopted a sort of animated, cartoony style, and it worked really well for it. It was a short 30-minute adventure to test how far they could go with the Doctor Who VR experience, and I thought that was good. I thought it was good for what it was. It was great to have a VR game in Doctor Who. I never did think we'd ever get anything more. Until today. The Edge of Time VR teaser has been released, and oh my god, I was blown away when I saw this, genuinely, and it's nuts, because, you know, everything that comes out more recently, there's always people complaining about it. I don't know how anyone can complain about this. I genuinely do not know how anyone can complain about this, really. So let's just talk about what we can see in the teaser trailer first, and then we'll break down all the different details and stuff that come with it as well. So the teaser trailer shows a bit of a weeping angel, a bit of a Dalek skirting there, a sort of washing machine with a sort of goo monster in it, then a close-up of a Dalek's face in front of some sort of doorway, a bit more of that goo monster in that little washing machine there with a few eyes, very well animated, and a weeping angel as well, before the weeping angel flashes and quickly moves towards you before the title comes on screen. It's not much, it's very suspenseful, it's treated a little bit like a horror trailer. But that's it, that's all we get, until we look at the actual official press release on the Doctor Who .tv website. Now, there should be a few photos on screen as well as I talk through different things, so yeah, I might not be in the right place of when I'm talking about it, but yeah, just kind of go along, see all the pictures, see what I have to say about it. So, following the recent reveal of the animated VR experience, Doctor Who The Runaway, a new cinematic feature-length Doctor Who VR video game is coming this September. Published by PlayStack and developed by Maze Theory, Doctor Who The Edge of Time will transport fans into a globally beloved world of aliens, mystery and wonder, letting them embark on a brand new and fully interactive adventure inspired by the show's 55-year history and starring the Doctor's current incarnation played by Jodie Whittaker. Now, so this is great news. Obviously the Runaway was as a sort of test, a little mini experience to try how fans would sort of perceive a Doctor Who VR experience, and it was perceived quite well. It did quite well. The only issues I had with it was that it was just too short. You couldn't move around, you had to stand in one place, and you could use the sonic screwdriver to control the TARDIS, but it wasn't extremely interactive. You know, it was compatible on computers and mobile, so with it being on mobile, the graphic quality couldn't be that high, and you wouldn't be able to have more than just a little bit in it, so it was only 30 minutes long. Feature length, very, very exciting. That's much bigger. By the looks of the trailer straight away, the graphics are incredible, very realistic and all animated, but like not cartoony, very realistic, and I absolutely love that. Obviously it's the modern Doctor, that would make total sense, and there's also some shots of the TARDIS as well on this website, which I think look absolutely gorgeous. Now, obviously people aren't a massive fan of this TARDIS, myself included. I don't think it's the best, but my god, this game looks like it's going to do this TARDIS justice. Walking around is a big thing. So in this VR game, it looks like you're going to be able to walk around and interact with stuff, including not just flying the TARDIS with a sonic screwdriver, but actually flying the TARDIS with, you know, your hands, moving buttons and levers and flicking them and using that to fly the TARDIS through time and space. The graphical designs and everything just look perfect, but yeah, there is a few more details, so we'll continue with that. Armed with the iconic sonic screwdriver, players will solve mind-bending puzzles, grapple with classic monsters, and encounter new horizons in a quest to find the Doctor and defeat a powerful force that threatens to destroy the fabric of reality. That's great. just to point out, because it's obviously finding the Doctor, it's not being with the Doctor the whole time, so it is a very independent game. Like normal VR video games, you might have a guide where Jodie Whittaker's telling you what to do through like a microphone or something, or like a little mini speaker or whatever. you know, through the TARDIS or sonic screwdriver. You're going to have the sonic screwdriver, perfectly fine, you might need it. Solving puzzles and fighting with monsters sounds directly out of Doctor Who The Adventure games, so to be able to do that in something that ultimately looks absolutely gorgeous, unlike the Adventure games, which did look good, but it looked like kind of PS2 grade, this looks PS4 grade, this is up to date with sort of modern VR experience games. The fact that it's feature length, the fact you can walk around and interact with monsters and do puzzles is great, and eventually finding the Doctor should be quite exciting as well. They will face the infamous Daleks and other known faces of the Doctor's universe, plus some brand new, never seen before monsters as they travel through the stunning cinematic environments that truly bring the show to life. I am honestly beyond excited. This is heaven for a Doctor Who fan who likes video games and stuff. You know, we've had a decent run in the past with previous Doctor Who sort of video games, but this takes the cake. I mean, looking at the visual style of it, looking at what it has to offer, I'm honestly so excited by this. I don't care what era of the show it is. You know, obviously it was going to be the modern one, so people are going to complain about the fact that it's Jodie Whittaker, because people tend to do that nowadays anyway. I don't care. It looks gorgeous. You should be happy with this, because this is what a Doctor Who fan... Yeah, this is what Doctor Who fans have been asking for years. A good-looking video game that actually looks good. A VR experience with a weeping angel in an old house, that will be terrifying. What looks to be a Dalek in a sort of ancient pyramid, kind of ruins, like a sort of Egyptian type thing. I don't know what that is, but it could be anything. So it looks like you're going to be able to travel through time to many different locations, fight with many different monsters, solve many different puzzles and interact with things, but looking at the actual visual style of it, it looks like something out of modern video games, which is incredible to even be able to say, because Doctor Who has never looked that good in the world of video games. You know, we had like the puzzle games, we had like Lego Dimensions, we had like obviously the Runaway more recently, Doctor Who The Adventure games. Nothing in Doctor Who video gaming has ever looked this gorgeous, and I am so impressed with it. Finally, it says, the Doctor has been hurled through time to the end of the universe. A virus that threatens to rip apart reality itself has been unleashed. Players can pilot the TARDIS on a journey across worlds, both familiar and strange, to recover a series of powerful time crystals that can repair space-time and ultimately save the universe itself. The way it says across worlds, both familiar and strange, strange obviously could be relating to obviously ones we've never seen before, but familiar, not just Earth. We might actually be able to see like Gallifrey, Skaro, like planets we are familiar with, monsters we are familiar with. It only shows the Daleks and Weeping Angels and the sort of washing machine goo creature that's in the trailer, but there may be more than that. We may get more details with that. Either way, this will be available for PlayStation VR, which is a big step up, Oculus Rift and HTC Vive in September 2019. Very exciting. This is definitely something that will be filling the sort of hiatus of Doctor Who. But this year, not having Doctor Who this year, it's going to be very exciting to have something pretty good. This is feature length. I don't know how long that'll normally be, but I presume the gameplay will be enough that you can put it down and go back to it, opposed to just being a one-time experience. It'll be an actual proper Doctor Who video game. I'm just impressed. I'm very excited. With it being on PlayStation VR and Oculus Rift and HTC Vive, I can imagine this not being free like the Runaway was. I mean, I don't expect it to be. I mean, look how nice it looks. I would absolutely expect this to be £15 to £20, but that's just a guess at this point. That's nothing confirmed. But I can't wait to see more and more details as this game comes out, because I am absolutely buzzing. I really am. This is beyond my comprehension of what a Doctor Who game could even achieve. You know, I was happy with the Runaway. You know, I was even happy with the adventure games, for God's sake. This is next level. This is something wildly impressive that I am more than happy with, and well, I mean, honestly, please give this game praise, because the more kind of Doctor Who stuff we get like this, the better, you know. This is brilliant. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I think it's probably one of the best things we've had in terms of Doctor Who video gaming. I really look forward to seeing more of it. It's a great surprise to just reveal it with a trailer, opposed to like teasing at it and talking about it before. Because if it said like months ago, Doctor Who plans another VR game, it would have been less of a surprise. But now this has come out, I'm just like all of it at once. I'm more than excited. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe with notifications on if you haven't already. I'm trying to make as much content as possible recently, but it's very, very hard because I've got exams coming up, and this sort of academic year. And once we get past, you know, sort of the middle of June, I'll be back making more frequent videos again. I've got some very, very exciting projects lined up, especially with Doctor Who. So I look forward to getting into that. But more information about, you know, what the plans are in terms of my sort of exams, when I'm having a break from YouTube, and then when I'll be coming back. That will all be discussed in the next video, which is a bit of an update, vlog, whatever you want to call it. That's that. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Please do share this around if you can, because, you know, it's always nice to get a few views on something decent about Doctor Who, because this get the word out about this game. It's great. I love this. I'm stuttering my words now. I'm just in shock of how good this is. Anyway, stop rambling, and I'll see you all next time. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.